So the Pixel 6 is back on its BS. And I'm sorry, the idea occurred to me earlier, and I just thought I'd had to roll with it. So it seems like now that we've gone to the official version of Android 13, some people are having problems with the Pixel 6 and the standby time and battery life again. Now these two might be mutually exclusive, or they could be mutually inclusive and stemming from the same problem. However, it is kind of frustrating because we had made a lot of progress. And of course, over the June, July updates, those gave us some significant help when it came to the standby issues. So when it comes to the Pixel 6, and this doesn't seem to be having a problem with the Pixel 4 or the 5 series phones, specifically the 6, talking about one, of course, the cell signal standby time eating up battery, and then the phone battery life just going off a deep end for some people. And it's not everybody. Some people are reporting that it's fine, which is great. I'm always happy to hear that. But then also hearing that for some people, it's really, really not good. So there are two things I want to talk about here that might be helpful. One, well, maybe it's not helpful yet. My hope is that once we get the September update, which should be here first week of September, if they actually do it right this time. I mean, what did we get this last month? August. Instead of getting an August update, they just radio silence for 2 weeks and then gave us Android 13. It's really peculiar to me how we had such a stable, well, I mean, Android 13 official is stable. Nobody's really saying that it's causing problems, I think, for the most part. But the last beta in Android 13 was so good for so many people across the board. Improvements, cell signal standby, battery drain, battery life, heating, just so many things that were so good. And then once we roll over to the official, people started having problems. And for some folks, that was only like a 40 or 50 megabyte update. Like, it wasn't much at all. And then we had some people who were on like the June, July that got brought up to speed with like a 2 gigabyte patch. So what can you do? Well, there's one thing that I would like to explore here, because this kind of helped out in the past. So if you're experiencing a lot of this, what you can do is you can try and turn off 5G. I'm not really an advocate for this, but if you're desperate enough and it's hurting your battery enough, you can go into your settings, go into connection settings, and you can disable the 5G. And that right there alone might help out a lot. And I actually had read another article saying that people are having a lot of success with their battery life being able to do that. I don't know what it is with the 5G antenna. Also, it is an older 5G antenna. For people who don't know, the modem that's in here is like a 2-3-year-old Samsung modem. It's not the best. Definitely somewhere, I hope, that Google spent a little extra money and got us a better one when it comes to the Tensor 2 chip when the Pixel 7 gets here. So you can go into your settings, hopefully your carrier allows it, and you can disable 5G and choose a 4G LTE option, and that might help. And then also, if you go into your battery settings and you see something that's particularly draining your battery more so than usual, you can also put that to sleep. You could not allow it to not run in the background. You can try uninstalling it and reinstalling it. These are just a few little things you can try and help. And then if your battery really is draining a lot, you can try battery saver mode, and that might actually help out with the battery, and you might not notice much of a performance decrease. So just something that's kind of an emergency battery savings mode. But yeah, this is just what I was thinking off the top of my head. I wanted to address this and talk about it. I've had a lot of folks in the comments saying that they're having problems, and I really hate that we're seeing this at this point in time, because it felt like we were kind of free and clear for most of it, and now it's popped back up. So that's frustrating. Almost as frustrating as one, I'm actually recording from the selfie camera on my Z Fold 4 right now. I had a little bit of a problem, so I'm actually recording. I'm in Germany right now. I'm here because I travel all the way over here so I can go to IFA, which is like CES or Mobile World Congress. It's a big tech convention here in Germany. Came over here to talk to some folks and some manufacturers, see if I can get some more phones and electronic stuff for the channel, which is great for you guys. Very expensive, but I decided to stop off in this little town called Rudesheim, however you pronounce it. I came here 12 years ago, and if you've noticed on my community tab, I've been posting a whole lot of pictures, particularly with the Z Fold 4, the Z Flip 4. One, to show off how much they've improved and how good they are, but two, just kind of change things up a little bit. And I've been posting a lot of pictures from here. Well, when I traveled over here, I'd actually gone to Morocco with my wife for our 10-year anniversary, and my bags didn't make it. So American Airlines didn't manage to get that onto the flight. So they don't fly from Miami to Casablanca every day. It was only every couple of days. I was only going to be there for 3.5 days, so it was going to get there basically the evening before I left. So I told them, hey, go ahead and leave it there in Miami. My wife will pick it up on her way back. Well, they gave my bag to somebody else. Yes, even though we had the baggage claim receipt, it shows in their system picked up by owner, so they gave it to somebody. They didn't scan the ticket. They didn't verify it, so they're supposed to be compensating me somehow, but I don't have my stand. I don't have my lights. I don't have my microphone. But this is also a great opportunity to test out the built-in microphone on the Z Fold 4, which I think is handling things really, really well, especially from some video clips. So anyway, those are just my thoughts on the Pixel 6, the heating, oh, sorry, not the heating, but the battery issue and the battery drain. And I hope that this can help some folks, and I really hope that we see some fixes on this with the September patch. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here, sign off. Hopefully you enjoy the pictures and stuff I've been posting. And yeah, if you got any questions or comments, please go to the comment section. I'll get back with you. If you enjoy the video, and if you like seeing all these things I've been posting, then of course, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.